today I discovered this collab research. So I wrote this tool for ticker analysis, and I'm taking data from Yahoo Finance, so basically every asset class and full history. And here I wrote like some examples for equities, futures, forex, crypto, and good thing about this is like I actually can share Jupyter notebooks very easily. So it's very, very good, and it's the same as Google Sheet. So when you when I will send you the link, or I will share it, just copy it the same as you would do with Google Sheet or Docs or everything from Google. It's the same. It's just for Jupyter notebooks and Python, and you don't have to have Python installed. It's all in the cloud, and you can have free version here. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, you will run the code with Control F9. And you can analyze any ticker you want. So for example, I will do this one. Let's just have to run it again. And you have here, here's filter settings, which I will look about it later, but you have here full history, some columns which I did, SQN and Telegraph. Here is market regimes. This is by days, and here's like histogram. So it's like we can see Tesla wasn't very volatile that much. Here's average per weekday, which is a little bit of seasonality. Now this is cap up probability. So for example, on Monday we have 48% of chance of cap up and 54% chance of closing green. Here is average by month, year. And like we can see, it's going on this year on Tesla wasn't very good, and which is obvious when we are in like downtrend. And here's basic statistics of this data. Like once again, the columns I filtered. Actually, like those percentiles a lot. I know many people like averages, but and definitely percentiles are better. Averages are good with like standard deviation. I don't know why everybody likes averages so much. I mean, it's so deceiving. For example, this means 70%, 75% cases we will close 78% below, which means like when we close zero, when this range closes zero, it means we will close near low. When it's 50, we will close like doji bar, and when it's 100, we will close like super strong green candle, and 78 is like green close, like strong green close. And there are basic probabilities of closing below open, above, and there is always when we are above open, high, below close, and I mean it's very easy to understand. And I can try now to analyze. I just will run it again. And I will just analyze crude, for example, which is CL equals F, and it's the same as with Yahoo when I will do all crude. And here is the ticker, so it's right the same because I'm taking the data from Yahoo. For Bitcoin, it would be, for Bitcoin futures, it would be like this one, and for pure crypto is this one. Because it's NG, of course. Anyway, I will put crude, and it's the same thing. Just like very basic analysis, but I have really researched. I discovered this collab, and it's pretty cool, so I thought I would share it. And now we can see like crude is most of the time in neutral, bull quiet, and actually Friday is very strong for crude, which is weird because like for equities, Friday is peak, and this close means it's, I mean, when you look at the code here, you can see how it's calculated, but it basically means from open to close. This is from open to low, this is from open to high, and this open means gap, which is like previous close to today's open. I mean, I could call it gap, but I always call it open. And so actually for crude is Friday is very strong, but if I were to spy, then we can see seasonality, like from Friday is not very good, and I think Wednesday is very good for equities. Let me check. And once again, SPY mostly is never in pure volatile. And we will check the from open to close. Friday, yeah, Friday is definitely the weakest. And Wednesday is strong, very strong. Yeah, Wednesday is not a bit strong. Oh, then you can download those data if you want, actually as CSV. You will just click on this one. And you can filter it here, but I like to filter it here in Pandas. It's much better, but you can do like this also. And you can copy data here, CSV. Then you will just go to Excel and paste it, and you have all the data here, like from 1993 to today. Can actually see this year is very good for range. Like we have a much bigger range than last year, because last year I believe it was like steady grind, and yeah, today is more crazy, and especially like on the downside. I can see like the close is much lower than previous year, because previous year was mostly bullish. And then I will try to analyze some forex also. And once again, Control F9 and to your USD. Actually made error in this one. And now it should work. And forex is definitely more like the break wide regime is more often, it's more frequent. Actually very high probability of closing green. Usually it's like 50%, this is like almost 70. And by year we can actually see like forex volatility went to shit. Here is range, and this year is actually very good. And those years, 17, 18, yeah, they're not that good. But now it's getting better. Like before it was much better, like 2008, 19, 1%, 2011, and it was getting lower a little bit. No, that's pretty much everything. And here I just like all code is hidden, and you can unclick it here, just select those cells and show code, but I just hid it because it's not important, and only this one is shown. So you can filter those data more. For example, you want to look only in the cases where we have kept down, so we will just select like open, and it has to be less than 0. And once I can run it, Control F9. And let's do for Netflix. And you can analyze it that this data set which is filtered, and now you are just analyzing kept downs, and you can filter as much as you want. Or 51, 52, but I don't think it was here, but this one is much better. And I wrote some examples here, like this is for kept downs, this is like a more complex condition with end, which is like open more than 20%, which is kept more than 20%, and volume more than 1 million, which is for small caps. If you want to analyze small caps, for example, this is kept down. And if you want only certain range, like date range, then it's with this one. And this is for January 2001 to for January 2022, just 1 year, and once again we will run it again. And we'll do Tesla again. And we can see we are analyzing only like this 1 year. And this one below is the same, but it's from this year to now. So I just put those few examples here so you can know how to work with filters in Pandas, and it's very easy, like to Google how to do it. and then you can analyze it like with this basic dashboard as much as you want. And so don't forget to copy it and then run mine, because I don't know this free tier. If there will be multiple sessions, it can be like very quickly. Like the resources can be very quickly used. Okay, that's everything. And also this one, like in the beginning, there is like this because I have to install this finance package. It's not like in this default Jupyter notebook, and you can do it every time. You have to do it like only the first time in the beginning, and then when the session will restart, you have to do it again. So you can comment it if you don't want to run it again, like every time, but it just takes like 2 seconds. So I just leave it like that, and I will hide this code, and I will run the command again, and it will just scan. It will see it's installed, and maybe we'll just press, and I will analyze. Come this time. It will take 2 seconds, so I will just leave it there. But like, officially, you have to do it only in the beginning. When you copy the sheet, into Jupyter notebook, or when you restart session, you will have to do it again. So we don't have to do it every time. Okay, now it's on.